So in general, we focus on kind of all different marketing strategies, right? We focus on social media, we focus on SEO, we focus on advertising as well. Like the reason why we do all of that is because honestly, in this day and age, doing one thing is not enough. Like sure, it might help you get more leads, but if I had a social media account with a ton of followers and a lot of engagement and I was getting some leads through social media, I honestly wouldn't be comfortable to know that my business depends solely on social media either.
Yeah.
Or if I had a website that's generating a lot of leads through SEO, like when people search for your services, you're showing up really high on Google. I still, honestly, as a business owner, I wouldn't feel really comfortable if I only got leads through that way either. So by diversifying between different marketing strategies, you can ensure that you get leads through pretty much, even if one thing stops working, which is highly unlikely, I might add.
Yeah.
But still, having that peace of mind that you know that you're going to get leads either way, no matter what happens. Do you think social media can also be used as a search engine as well?
Yeah, of course, because on TikTok right now, TikTok works as a search engine. So in the younger population, when they want to search for something, they just search it out on the TikTok.
By younger population, do you mean just kids or?
No, I do not mean just kids, but Gen Z population in general.
Right.
And also, older generation, for example, my mom and my dad uses TikTok on the regular daily basis. So when they want to search something, they just search it out on the TikTok and then send me videos of different kind of stuff. But for example, if you want maybe to search for some particular construction company, you will type it out on TikTok and then you can see all the different kind of content, for example, like who is working at that company.
Somebody who is interested in doing also remodeling work might search for remodeling companies
as well. Yeah.
And the thing, like we mentioned this, in a different video, but basically when you are trying to get more visibility through social media, the visitors, I wouldn't say the visitors, but the viewers of your content are not necessarily going to be in your city, but it's going to help you get seen by people that are in your city. Even though you might think that you're going to get a lot of views from people that are not necessarily interested in hiring you or people that can't even hire you. Like how can somebody from the East Coast hire you if you're on the West Coast? But in general, all these things actually help you get better results through social media. We set up trackers to see exactly what people are clicking on every single website. And you can actually see how many people go to your social media. And, a lot of people that are consistently on social media are going to go to social media websites as well if you have them listed on your website, even though they might find you through Google. But also a ton of those people are not going to find you through Google either. They're going to go to TikTok, they're going to go to Instagram or any platform of their choice, and they will search for companies there, right? Especially on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah,
for example, if you saw the company that really does really nicely interior design,
right?
And you find that video and you were like, oh my god, that's so amazing, I want to hire them to do my interior design for maybe my next house. And then you're going to save their content and you're going to give them a call because you saw how nicely they built the house for maybe that client that you saw your video. So you actually establishing trust and you see their work. You saw how they fix it. You saw how they did it.
You see them as well.
Yeah, you see them as well.
A lot of contractors don't even want to show their faces. This is something you need to get over.
Yeah.
Show pictures of yourself on the website. Even though you might think that it doesn't really matter, but when people see you and then later on when they read a little bit about you or they see a video of you presenting the work you completed in the past, and then they speak to you on the phone, it's going to be like they already know you.
Yeah.
Compared to a different contractor that had a nice website, that had nice pictures of his work. They went to his website, they spoke to him, and that guy's a stranger. He's not somebody they actually know. So you can build a ton of trust through social media. It's not something you can honestly do through anywhere else. You can have a lot of reviews on Google, but when you have a lot of posts on social media, when you show your work, when people see that you do beautiful work, when people see you as well, when they see that you seem like an outstanding guy and stuff, they will be a lot more likely to contact you instead of somebody else. So that, to me personally, even though I focus on SEO, on websites, on getting leads through there, and we're getting excellent results, it's not something you can do through website. You can only do that. You can only build that amount of trust through social media.
Yeah, and all the clients, as I got familiar, they were really scared. What I'm actually going to say, how I'm going to speak.
Yeah, they're nervous.
Yeah, but
I was nervous as well. When I started recording these videos, who isn't? Even though I had a lot of experience. but you get over that nervousness, and then later on you realize how stupid it actually was to feel nervous.
But for example, that is actually the social media management job. So we put out the script, and the client knows exactly what he's actually going to say, because we prepare everything for him. He just needs to stand in front of the
teleprompter and stuff.
So he just needs to stand in front of the camera and speak to the camera.
Yeah, but also be a little bit more charismatic and stuff. Like you can't, just read it.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like a lot of editing tools. So for example, one client that I worked with, she was like really shy and she didn't actually know what to say. And I put a script in front of her, but she was just like so shy. And we filmed it, I don't know, maybe 30 takes. But when I edited it out, it was like amazing. And that was actually the one video that got around 50,000 views.
That's
and
awesome.
It was like, yeah, really great.